The evening air shimmered with glamour and anticipation as the black limousine glided to a stop before the grand steps of the Cannes Film Festival. Flashbulbs exploded, crowds surged forward. And then Sam Heughan stepped out, his hand clasped tightly around Caitriona Balfe's. The world seemed to freeze, seemed to. There they were, Hollywood's most tantalizing are-they-aren't-they pair, walking hand in hand under the lights, after more than a decade of dodging rumors, dismissing whispers, and insisting it was all just friendship. And yet now, under the eyes of millions, they stood together, silent, smiling, stunning. A voice from the crowd pierced the electric stillness. "Sam, Caitriona, are you two in love?" Sam paused, turned to her. In his eyes, years of trust, of unsaid things, finally finding breath. Caitriona responded not with words, but with a gentle smile and a single nod, the kind of smile that once melted hearts, as Claire Fraser. Sam squeezed her hand. "We've hidden this for too long," he said softly, voice steady. "Today, we choose not to anymore." The crowd erupted, cheers, shouts, the roar of flashing cameras trying to capture not just an image, but a revelation the most beloved on-screen couple of our generation had crossed into reality. But love stories are never that simple, especially not in real life. For years, Sam and Caitriona had been Outlander's immortal lovers, Jamie and Claire. A passion written in fire and war love letters in lifetimes. Fans around the world clung to their chemistry like gospel, always asking, is it just acting or something more? They always answered the same, we're just best friends. Caitriona married a music producer in 2019. Sam kept his private life locked away, his rumored romances never confirmed. But behind the scenes, whispers grew. An insider told Vanity Fair that the pandemic changed everything. With production halted and the world slowing down, Sam and Caitriona began spending hours on the phone, exchanging handwritten letters, and retreating to secret rendezvous in the Scottish Highlands. A crew member revealed, during those final scenes of the season, they didn't need to speak. Their eyes said everything. After Cannes, the news consumed the world. Headlines screamed their love story. Social media exploded with old clips, and fans rejoiced. We waited over 10 years for this moment, but not everyone celebrated. Questions emerged. What about Caitriona's husband? Had they divorced in secret? Just days later, Caitriona broke her silence on Instagram. Her words were honest, poetic. Life changes. People change. Love doesn't always follow the path we expect. But when it arrives real deep and right on time, you don't walk away. Sam posted a black and white photo, 2 hands interlaced on a windowsill in a quiet Scottish home. No caption, none needed. Then came the BBC interview. Sam, emotional but calm, confessed, "We feared going public would hurt people, but hiding it was hurting us more." He hesitated, then continued. Caitriona's ex-husband is a good man. They parted peacefully over a year ago. No drama, no bitterness. Just 2 lives gently moving apart. And when asked, is she the love of your life, Sam smiled, eyes distant, and replied, I loved her the moment I met her. It only took me 10 years to say it out loud. Then came August 2025. In a tender, handwritten letter to People magazine, Caitriona shared something unexpected. She and Sam would co-produce an independent film titled Time Waits, inspired by their shared journey from co-stars to soulmates. We don't want this to be just another Hollywood love story, she wrote. We want to tell it in the language of cinema, where emotions are eternal. The letter closed simply. One day when we are no longer Jamie and Claire, we still want to be Sam and Kate. The world swooned. But then, the twist. 2 weeks later, New York City. At a packed press conference, Sam and Caitriona appeared once more. This time with smiles that hinted at mischief. Everything you saw, the hand-holding. The glances, the letter, was part of the campaign for Time Waits, Sam said, with a playful grin. Gasps, murmurs, confusion. Caitriona stepped forward, voice steady. We weren't pretending. We do love each other, just not in the way you think, Sam added. It's not romantic love. It's something rarer, deeper. A bond without labels, a love without expectation. The room fell into stunned silence. Some smiled, some frowned, but most understood. In a world drowning in shallow romance, what Sam and Caitriona shared was something luminous, something real. May 6th, 2025. On that unforgettable night at Cannes, the world thought it was witnessing a love story coming to light. But what it really saw was something far more extraordinary. Not Jamie and Claire, not husband and wife, but 2 souls who found each other in the chaos of fame, through scripts and seasons, in quiet glances and unsent letters. A connection that defied every rule, but followed the truth of the heart. Because sometimes you don't need to be lovers to be soulmates. And in the end, maybe that's the greatest love story of all.